I bought a menstrual cup steamer because I use menstrual discs and this seems like a much better way to clean them than boiling them. I want to test it out for the first time, so let's do that together. Okay, here it is. I think I have to plug it in, so I'll go do that. I'm gonna have to actually change where you are, hold on. We're on the other side now. Okay, it says to add water. I'm not gonna use like a vessel, I'm just gonna use the sink. It says to run it one time before using it on a cup or disc, so I'm gonna do that as well. That was really fast, it just flicked off, so cool. Anyways, let's sanitize this disc now. Okay. While that sanitizes, let me tell you how I started using menstrual discs instead of anything else. So I'm actually allergic to pads and tampons, all of them. All of them. I've tried so many different ones, I'm allergic to all of them. You can imagine what that was like. But I could deal with it for a week or 8 days, was usually like how long my periods used to be. Until I started birth control, until I started Depo-Provera specifically. It says it's done already, but I don't know. Whatever, I'm gonna put it back until I finish my story. When I started Depo-Provera, I got my period and it didn't end for 18 months. I had my period for 1.5 years straight. And at about 1 month into this, I was like, I can't do this anymore. Because of, you know, the allergy thing, I was like, I have to find a solution. So I got a menstrual cup, immediately relief. Immediately. And then eventually I switched to the disc because you can barely even tell it's in, like, it's like you're not on your period, basically. It's great, I love it. Problem is with cleaning it, up until very recently, I lived with my family and it would have been a whole thing for me to be boiling it in the kitchen, like, there would have been drama about it, basically. So instead of boiling it, I would just rinse it in, like, really hot water and hope for the best. So lucky nothing ever happened to me because of that, and I didn't get, like, toxic shock or anything. And then when I moved to my apartment here, I was like, I feel like it's kind of, I know it's not, but I feel like it's kind of gross to boil it in the same pots as, like, my food. So I bought a special pot to boil them with. I actually haven't used it yet. I haven't used it yet, although I don't get my period that often anymore. But, so I had that extra pot sitting around, but then I saw this, and I was like, that seems like a much better solution, you know? So hopefully this is a game changer, and yeah, I got lucky and got away with my 3 years of just, you know, rinsing it with really hot water and hoping for the best.